In the middle of rising tension, missile strikes, and global pressure, a message quietly arrives. No press conference, no public speech, just a written note. But one that is now creating shockwaves across the Middle East. Iran's Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei, he has sent out another wartime message. And this time it's not a warning, it's a thank you. But to whom? A distant ally, to a global power. The message, it's direct towards Iraq here, a country that has long walked a very delicate line between different powers in that particular region. In his message, Khamenei expressed gratitude to Iraq's leadership and its people. He praised what he describes as their clear stance during the ongoing conflict, a stance that, according to Iranian media, supports Iran against what it calls aggression from the United States and Israel. And you know what? Within that message, one name, it stands out: Grand Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani. Well, a very powerful religious figure in Iraq, a voice that carries weight not just politically but spiritually across the region. Now, let's pause for a moment. Why is this significant? This is because Iraq is not just any country. It has deep ties with the United States. It hosts American presence, and yet it also shares strong religious and cultural connections with Iran. So when Iran publicly thanks Iraq, it sends a message beyond simple appreciation here. It hints at alignment, it suggests support, and it raises a key question. Well, is Iraq quietly leaning on one direction here? This is where the things, they are getting complicated. Ab jao. For Washington, any sign of shifting loyalties in the region is a concern. The Middle East is already tensed. Alliances do matter. Every statement, every signal, it is closely watched. And this message from Khamenei, it comes at a time when the United States is deeply involved in the region, both militarily and politically. And you know what? There is another layer to this whole story. Khamenei himself has not appeared publicly. There is no speech, there is no visual, only written statement. And that adds another element of mystery, right? A leader who is active through messages but not on screen. And yet, those messages, they are strategic. They are carefully worded, they are timed, they are direct. So the real question the world is asking is, what does this thank you really mean? Is it simply appreciation, or is it a signal to others in that particular region? A signal that Iran is not isolated here. A signal that it has support. A signal that it has influence far beyond its own borders. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in times of conflict, words, they do matter. They shape perception. In fact, they influence the alliances, and sometimes they reveal more than the actions here. Well, in the end, right now, the whole region is definitely watching closely. Here, one message, and that too, a message like a thank you. And all of a sudden, a new question is being asked. Question is, who stands with whom? And how will this change the next move?